Check one, two, check one, two. I think we are live. What's going on, everybody? The BrettMan here, welcoming episode 2 of Fright Bites. Pretty much the show where I hang out in the, oh my God, a hot car. I'm not just talking about Black Beauty, but I'm talking about the temperature. Things are heating up here in East Tennessee, and it is miserable. But you know what? Still a good day. So this is episode 2 of Fried Bites, where we are just going to chill and hang out. And if my audio is bad, please let me know. If not, or if the fan's too loud, let me know. I will adjust everything. So go ahead and get your questions in or whatever you want to talk about. We'll talk about it until around 2:50ish. So I got about 51 minutes. So let's chat. Let me see who all is here. We got see here. Still trying to figure out this whole phone thing, so bear with me, everybody. Let's see here. Yeah, we better. I'm just checking right here. Yeah, it doesn't show the way I wanted to show. So never mind. We're just going to keep on doing things the hard way. So I love doing things the hard way. So let's see here. Why is it not letting me scroll up all the way? All right, just going to do the best we can here. So I'm sorry about losing just those earlier posts. I saw Chester's in the house. What's going on there, Chester? How are you doing? Denise, what's going on there, Denise? How are you doing? We got Ashton. What's going on there, Ashton? We got Heather. What's going on there, Heather? We got Brother Fluff. We got Davy. How are you gentlemen are doing? Heather says in 90 degrees weather, you get a pass. Well, I'm sure it is way more hotter in Arizona than it is here in the state of Tennessee, but I appreciate the pass. And oh, Brother Fluff, I owe you a major apology. Okay, you were so awesome last Thursday, sending us a super chat, and I forgot to play your damn super chat video. So I am actually going to do save that for when you go live on tomorrow, which we got a great show tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. Chris Galloway, our buddy Chris, he thought of this show idea, so I'm very looking forward to it. Which is we're going to be doing a little movie draft. Me, Brad, and Chris, we're going to be selecting 10 movies from the 1990s of horror movies and to see who has the best list. And that's tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So, Brother Fluff, tomorrow, I promise you, first thing when we start the episode, I'm going to play that super chat video. And again, I am so, so sorry. We got Jean. What's going on there, Jean Whitcomb? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. Miss Erica Lauren, how are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well. Hopefully, your husband's doing a lot better. We're still positive thoughts towards him, so hopefully, all is going well. And I believe that is all who is here. So, again, what do you guys want to talk about? Any horror movie you want to talk about? Any regular movie you want to talk about? I know Megan 2.0 comes out this week, so are you all excited for that? I'm seeing it tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time, and then after that, of course, I will be doing a real time reaction to that, and then I will be doing a record a podcast episode reviewing the movie for a first part of it being a spoiler free, and then the second part of it being a spoiler review. So you'll get two different types of reviews in one podcast episode. And another thing too is the reason I didn't drop the 28 years later or the 28 franchise ranking is because I wasn't really too excited about the audio and everything. It wasn't really structured to like my standards because I want to put 100% to everything that I do. So I wasn't really honestly proud of what I did. So that's why I didn't release it. But now I got outlines, I got a plan, and I'm ready to execute that plan too. And also, I know the Slaughtered Lamb is going live with their Q&A segment right now, too. So, fellas over there, Slaughtered Lamb, I do apologize. And so, if you're hanging out with me, I appreciate it. Or if you're hanging out with me after the fact, I appreciate it, too. You know what to do. Leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe, and share so we can make Good Will Hunting the best that it can be. Lamontra, what's going on there, Lamontra? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well with you. We got Aaron Click. What's going on? Can't chat or give individual hates, but I'm glancing at it and listening to it. Thank you, Aaron. We appreciate you. Davey says the real feel is only 102 degrees right now in Phoenix. Hot damn. That is hot. Hey, Davey, have you tried the just a question between you and I? Have you ever tried cooking eggs in that Phoenix weather? I need to know, does it really work? Can you make a bake? Can you make some cookies or some eggs in that heat? Please let me know because I'm always curious. Ashton says he will watch Megan 2.0, but I do not have high hopes. Well, Ashton, I've been hearing some okay reviews on it right now, so I'm still interested. But you know what? We'll find out. Heather says, let me actually pull up Heather's question right here. There we go. Question: what has been your favorite mocktail drink that you have made this year? Woo! Okay. I gotta think about this one, Heather, because I've had a lot of good mocktails that I've been making, and if y'all have not noticed, I am trying to cook more and to make more particular mocktails, and I am secretly working on a horror themed mocktail slash cocktail. I wouldn't say a book, but I would be saying just like so. If anybody were to ask me, hey, I'm going to be watching Reanimator tonight. Is there a perfect mocktail to drink to go with Reanimator? And then, bam, I will hand it to him. So that's kind of like what I am working on, and that was inspired like from last week when I made my Jaws themed mocktail. But to answer your question, Heather, the best one I've probably made so far, I think it's called the Devil's Kiss, which is like strawberry daiquiri and cranberry and let's see here, and blue caracal. That's how I believe I made it, and it's absolutely delicious. And so far, my favorite mocktail of 2025. Aaron Click says, Ashton, I think with Megan 2.0, sounds like you have to just let go and accept the absurdity. And that is the best way to actually, if I had to give you advice on how to go into it, like even without me seeing it, and maybe, yeah, I was going to say, Davey, I'm going to get your comment because I know you saw it. That's probably honestly the best approach is just to let your mind go, get you a big old thing of popcorn, a large drink, and just enjoy the craziness. Davey, let me get your comment up here, good sir. I saw Megan 2.0 last night. Fun stuff. You certainly get what's advertised. So if the trailer looks like your thing, you're going to have fun with it. Yeah, and that's what I kind of assumed is that it's just going to be a laid back, chilled, and let's just have some fun and see if we can make a little bit more money for Blumhouse. Ashton says it's 90 degrees where he's from, and dang gum, yeah, I can understand the Carolinas could get a little hot too. Davey says never cooked a sidewalk egg, but I've seen videos of people making cookies in the car. So I gotta know, Davey, I'm actually giving you a personal challenge. Next time it gets up to like 114, just put an egg or even a bake of cookies out there. Does it cook? I need to know. And more importantly, does it taste delicious? Season the egg. We got Brooke. What's going on there, Brooke? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. Let's see here. Heather says, I heard that mailbox lasagna was a TikTok trend last year. Gross. And poor mail carriers. Okay, Heather, now you got me interested. What in the hell is a mailbox lasagna? Is it like so hot outside that they put a lasagna in there and tried to legitimately cook it? If so, does it taste delicious? Because if it tastes good, I'm sure the mail carriers will be very happy with that. How the hell do you cook cookies in the car? Simple, Ashton. If it's hot enough and you put it on a frying pan, they'll cook. It's like Davey said. I've seen videos. It's possible. I just don't know if it's actually good or not, like the flavoring and everything. Chester says it's 80 degrees here in Lincoln Park, Michigan. You know what, dude? Chester, you're so lucky. I wish I can have 80-degree weather right now because, and this is just of all respect, if you love summer, fantastic, more to you. But you just have to explain to me, why do you love summer when it's so damn hot and miserable? Please let me know. Let's see here. Uh, Aaron Click, I'm going to try to read this. Absinthe. Absinthe will go well with the reanimator. It has that green glow. All right, Aaron Click. You know me. I trust you, my friend. I am going to hold out. Okay, my phone is blistering hot. Apparently, StreamYard and my phone do not go well. So, but we're going to keep on going and keep on pushing. I thought it was the weather that made my phone hot, which honestly very well could be too, but I just felt the back of my phone as well. So we're going to keep at it. Let's see here. But Aaron Click, I took a picture of that and I will include that in the recipe book. What's going on there, Sebastian? What's going on there? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. And we're just chilling. Our life in horror. Hey, Sam, how are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. Yesterday, I found that Our Life in Horror had a TikTok account, which I had no idea about. So I'm not sure if this is just a new thing you all are trying to do, or if I'm just really stupid and just did not see it just until yesterday. So I'm a subscriber now. So if you all have TikTok, go follow Our Life in Horror. Or if you've not even subscribed to them on YouTube, I think that'd be a really good idea because they are really great at being at YouTube. All right. Okay, Heather, let's figure out this mystery with the mailbox lasagna. People that work a 9 to 5 leave their pre cooked lasagna in the mailbox to cook all day. So when they get home, they get their mail and dinner. It works like a Dutch. Oh, my yeah, there's a okay. I, I'm gonna Snapchat this, or I'm gonna screenshot this too, just so when I get back to the office, I'm gonna look on TikTok to see if someone actually successfully did this, because I do love a good lasagna, but my problem with lasagna, it's just that middle never really gets cooked all the way, or just still kind of stone cold when you're trying to heat it up. That's my problem with lasagnas. But if a lasagna is on point, absolutely, I love me a lasagna. Now, I just spit like a motherfricker, so I'm sorry. Sorry, my phone is saying turn on reactions, express yourself. Nah, I'm okay. Thank you, phone. Appreciate you trying to look after me. Let's see here. Sebastian's saying Megan 2.0 is getting good reviews, and that's what I've been hearing too, Sebastian. So my kind of expectation for it gone up a little bit, but I'm still just going to be mindful and just what I believe Aaron Click said earlier in the comment section, saying just go with an open mind, like free your mind, Neo. From the Matrix, like free your mind and just have a good time with it, or try to have a good time with it. Mark Jones, what's going on there, Mark Jones? Long time no see. Hopefully, all is going well with you. We're just chilling in a hot summer day here in East Tennessee in my car while I am on break from work. And I have to go around 2:55 ish. That's when I need to get back so I can clock in. So I do not miss that paycheck. Chester says, "Hope you stay safe and hydrated, Brett." And what in the monkey blue hell was that? So sorry about that. It just like legitimately kicked me off my stream for some reason. But luckily, we're still live, so just apologize for that. So let me get back to that comment I had. Let's see here. Chester says, "Yeah, hope you stay safe and hydrated, Brett. I'll definitely stay safe, but I am a dumbass today and totally forgot my water in the office. So I have to just push on through without any water, and I will have to be drinking the crap ton of water when I get back to the office to stay hydrated." Let's see here. Sam says, "I've had the TikTok for a while, but I'm slacking. It's hard to keep up with everything." Yeah, I understand that. I could get a little sluggish too when it comes to TikToking because TikTok, same thing with YouTube, they love consistency. But again, it is a really good tool because if you see on the Good Real TikTok right now, one post has over 300,000 views and like thousands of likes and thousands of bookmarks and everything. So all it just really takes is just one video and just a certain amount of hashtags you have to use in order to find very good success. And people just like consistency as well. So, but Sam, I believe in you and Brandon. You are going to be great. Jeremy Johns liked it for making 2.0. Nice, nice. Panera in the morning is key. And you know what? I would say a Panera drink is always key. With other and for Panera, I love the cinnamon bagel. That is my favorite thing at Panera Bread. What do you all like at Panera Bread, or what's your all's favorite breakfast spot? Let me know in the comment section. We'll just chat about food because I can talk about food all day long. Break up the lasagna with a fork before you heat it up. That's not a bad idea, Aaron Click, but the problem with that is it's just you percent it. Like with me, I love to eat with my eyes first, then with my nose, and then of course with the mouth. So I like that's a good approach to heat it up for sure, but I just to me I love presentation. You know what, Dave? Okay, here I am back again. So just bear with me. Apparently, there's something wrong with my end, or there just has to be something wrong with StreamYard. So I am so sorry for that. Davey, real quick, wish I could stay for the whole stream, but got an interview coming up. But I got to prepare for. I'll catch you all later. Davey, have a great time with that interview. And also, I know that Hit the Brakes podcast is tonight on Drum Does his YouTube channel. So check them out tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time as well. Davey, thank you so much, my friend. So let me get back up to where I was previously. Oh, and Davey says to point the air on my phone, so that's what I am doing. So if I am hard of hearing, or excuse me, if you can't hear me, let me know. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I finally found my star comments. Let me see how this works out here. Ah, there we go. Okay, at least I figured out where the star comment stuff is. So let me get back up here. Let's see. There we go. What are you cooking on the Blackstone for the 4th of July? What I am going to do is I'm going to do attempt number 2 on my smash burgers, along with some good old-fashioned hot dogs. So that's what I plan on doing for the 4th of July on the Black Stone. And yeah, if you already, I'm sure most people have already seen it because I posted on my Instagram story for my personal page. I nailed the pork chop dinner and the pork chop cook. I was so proud of myself, and my mom thought it was one of the best pork chops she's ever had. So great success. All right, let's see here. Let me unsort that. Let me get here. Sam asked me, "What do you do for work, Brett?" Sam, I would love to answer that question for you. I might even just send you a message and just letting you know that answer. But technically, I'm not supposed to say what I do necessarily for work. We're not really supposed to be out in the open and just promote it. But I will. How about this? I'll just send you a message after this stream, and I will let you know what I do for my job. I'll give you a little hint. People just love what I do. All right, let's see here. Sebastian says cinnamon bagel and every day bagel. Ooh, that's a good combo. A lot of my coworkers love the everyday bagel. I'm just a big cinnamon one. Eli Cortez, what's going on there, Eli? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully, all is going well with you. We got Wilkie's Movies and Music. What's going on there, Wilkie's? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well with you. And hopefully, you're in an area of the United States where it's not so blistering hot. So, just had a weird officer look at me. Okay, that was fun. So, what's going on? All right, let's see here. I got about, according to my phone, I got about, let's see here, about around 25 to 30 minutes left. So if you all have any other questions, you please let me know. Because again, I'm just chilling. So how about you all? How are you all doing? Do y'all have anything interesting going on? Do you all, like Heather said, the 4th of July is coming up next week. Do you all have any 4th of July plans? Let's talk about it. Mark Jones says, Secret Agent BrettMan. If you look at my dad bod, it does not scream Secret Agent BrettMan. I guarantee you that, but I appreciate the compliment. Wilkie says, we are getting the heat as well. Well, dudes, stay safe and just to keep hydrated. That's all you can do with that. Eli Cortez says, don't forget to slash that like button and sub to this awesome channel. Thank you so much, Eli. I appreciate that. Just doing a simple like button and a simple subscription makes all the difference in the world on a YouTube channel. You don't think it does much? Both of those things take less than a minute to do, and I really can challenge you. It will take even less than 15 seconds to do. So, yeah, again, it's really appreciated. It's just like me and Brad or Chris, we are blessed to have such a great community to stand behind our YouTube channel. Let's see here. Ashton, or let me pull this comment up here. Are you going to do a wrestling stream before Night of Champions Saturday? Ashton, I am still trying to figure that out. It's just with this whole new relaunch of Good Will Hunting, I've been a little too busy with that versus not paying much attention to my Bert's Corner content, which I'm sorry about that. I kind of use Bert's Corner when I don't have much going on with the Good Will Hunting side of things. It's just things are, no pun intended, are heating up in the world of Good Will Hunting because I did secure another big guest for the July 5th special of a Good Will Hunting live show where we'll be doing a horror draft board for the 2000s era of horror movies. And I am so looking forward to that. And you know what? Haven't really announced it. I was going to save the announcement for the live stream tomorrow. But since you are chilling with me, I'll give you a little sneak peek. We are going to have Barry from Wolfman's Got Nards. He is officially coming on to Goodwill Hunting, where it'll just be me and him going over the 2000s era of horror movies for a horror draft board, kind of like what we did for Cody Leach and for Lee McCoy. So we're doing one of those again. And that would be on Saturday, July the 5th at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. And we understand it's the 4th of July weekend, so if you can hang out with us just for a little bit, great. Or if you just give us a listen to after the fact, that's also fantastic as well. All right, make sure I don't skip anything here. Sam says, the heat. I work in a warehouse with no AC. Holy crap, that's dangerous on that. So shame on your warehouse for not having no AC. And hey, might be a lawsuit in the future. But Sam, again, stay hydrated and more importantly, stay safe. I am so sorry about that. Nice. I'm seeing a whole bunch of love for Barry. Yeah. Had a great conversation with him. He's excited to be on, and we are excited to be on. And Brad is very, very disappointed that he will not be able to join us for it because me and Brad had the goal in mind to get Barry on in the future. It's just Brad is just really busy right now, and you will not believe this. My brother is slowly walking up to my car, so I am so sorry. I am going to have to put you all on pause and mute, and I will BRB as soon as possible. One moment. My brother's on the phone, so I will give him a minute on that. So I can answer one quick question real quick from Brother Fluff. Let's see here. I need your advice. What kind of milkshake should the wife and I get after lunch? Brother Fluff, I am always a cookies and cream milkshake kind of person myself, or just that classic banana milkshake. I love me a good banana anything. So I would say either a cookies or cream or a banana milkshake, but it also depends too where you're going for lunch and what they have. So that always matters too on what kind of milkshake that you're supposed to get. All right, let's see here. Heather, I get it, Brett. Bros before hoes. Oh, come on now. It's like, hey, I love. Okay, I was going to say I love my hoes too, but that wouldn't be very appropriate. But I'd say it anyway. Bros and hoes are important to me. Let's see here. Dr. Pepper shake from Whataburger, bro. Oh my God, I bet a Dr. Pepper shake is everything, Heather. Dang gum, now you make me want one. Chick-fil-A cookies and cream shake is my favorite. Yes, Brooke, I love Chick-fil-A's cookies and cream milkshake. I just wish they came back with the largest versus just the medium. That kind of pisses me off. Gory Tiger, what's going on there, Gory? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully, all is going well with you. We're just talking about milkshakes. We've talked about Megan. We've talked about this heat. I don't know what else we want to talk about. So, if you want to throw in a random topic, let me know. And I'm still keeping an eye on my brush over here to see if he's going to talk to me or talk to one of his clients. Um, Guru Hunting Hose. That's the only fan website. Damn it, Heather, you're right. So my apologies. Only at the OnlyFans page of Guru Hunting. I'm Let's see here. I'm surprised Banana Milkshakes wasn't the official shake for 20. Oh my God. Now, Eli, you got to behave yourself. The alpha might be listening in, and he might trademark that milkshake. Only available at Sonic. So, oh my god, yeah, I've been seeing so many of those damn alpha videos. So do 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 do. Yeah, how many of you all have seen 28 Years Later? Let me know in the chat because again, I don't want to spoil anything. How many of you all have seen that movie so far? Jamie Hart, what's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing, sweetheart? Hopefully, all is going well with you. Milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. And I teach you, but I have to show you, won't it? All right, here he is. So I will be right back. All right, I am back. He is doing well. He's just wanted to see what the hell I was doing, and once I mentioned streamed, he got out of here because he's not that type of person, which that's okay. Maybe in the future I can get him on, maybe, but I doubt it. But we'll see. Rob James, Robbie from that horror couple. What's going on there, Robbie? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well with you. Let me pull up your comment here. 28 years later was good. I don't understand the hate it's getting. I don't hate the movie, but my thing with the movie is just, I just don't think it really just matches the same tone as 28 Days Later, like I've really hoped it was going to do. The first 30 to 40 minutes of the movie was great. It was phenomenal. I felt like it was going towards the direction of a same similar style of 28 Days Later, but then it was like after that, I felt like it was just everything went downhill from there. Not as interested, even though everything with the actress Judy was great. I did like that part, but just the whole thing of we're going to be following Spike, not that big of a fan. I just don't see what we need to do to follow his story, where we could be really following like a story like a Aaron Taylor Johnson's character. And plus, the last scene of 28 Years Later really truly pissed me off and really has me concerned for the next movie. But you know what? We'll give the next movie a try, and if it still kind of does the same things, I'll hate it. And if not, we go to a better direction. I'll give it hope again. I understand it's the first movie of three, so I'm not ready to give up on this movie just yet. Or, excuse me, this trilogy yet. All right, let's see here. Sorry, trying to catch up here. Ashton watched it. First half was great. Second half and ending was just meh. So, yeah, I agree with you, Ashton. It was just meh. To me. Like I still give it a 2.5 out of 5 because the first 30 to 40 minutes of it was like a damn like 4 or 4.5 to me. And then that's when it started going downhill. Heather has not watched it yet. Have to rewatch the first two. Haven't seen either one since they came out in theaters. Damn, Heather, that is a very, very long absence of watching those movies. I watched 28 Weeks Later for the very first time when I was catching up on those movies. And not trying to be controversial here, but so far I have 28 Weeks Later as my number one over 28 Days Later. I just feel like 28 Weeks Later just had a little bit more going on for it. And plus, I'm just a huge Rose Byrne and Jeremy Renner fan. I'm just a fan of them as well. I wish we just had more of them. If we had more of them together, it would just be just a so much better movie. But again, had a great time with both. 28 Deers, excuse me, not 28 Deers. 28 Days Later is still an all-time classic zombie movie, and it will forever be appreciated in the horror genre. Let's see. Jamie is sick with a summer cold during the heat wave. I could be better. Oh, Jamie, I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully, you knock out this summer cold so you can have, or knock it out just in time for the 4th of July next week. Robbie, but there was a huge zombie dick. Trust me, that you could say that was an alpha dick. Uh, God, my, I've seen so many. Again, I've seen so many TikTok videos making fun of that. Uh, yeah, Robbie. Again, I understand it was part of a trilogy, and there's more to the story. It's just I feel like the direction of the story that they're going to go to. I'm not really looking forward to it because again, I definitely want more on the Aaron Taylor Johnson side of things versus the Spike side of things. Because just to me, Spike is just a meh character to me. Like the actor who plays Spike, the kid actor, he did a phenomenal job. So nothing to take away from that. Just for me, it's the direction of this trilogy that they're going to go that makes me very nervous. Blu-ray Addict, what's going on there, Blu-ray? Hopefully all is going well with you and you're fighting that addiction to the Blu-rays. Hopefully you're winning that good fight, good sir. Jamie, we love you too. We love you too. Chester says, did you do anything special on the 50th anniversary of Jaws? Yes. Me and my mom watched that movie, and my mom got scared shitless for one scene when Hooper went down to the water to check out a boat and the head popped out of the boat. My mom got so scared and jumped so hard that I thought she was legitimately going to have a heart attack. And it scared me so bad. So the scariest thing in Jaws was my mom scaring me. But we had a great time. She thought the movie was fantastic. I definitely think it's fantastic. And I had a Jaws themed mocktail to go with that movie. So it was a very enjoyable experience. Oh, and I had popcorn with buffalo seasoning. Absolutely recommend it. If you've never had buffalo seasoning with popcorn before, highly suggest it. Let's see here. Who else we got? Heather, good question here. Any recent physical media pickups? I don't really do physical media anymore. I do everything in the world of digital. I know, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. It's not bueno, but I used to have the biggest physical media collection you can ever have. It's just I sold it all so that me and my mom could have gone to a vacation one year, and it was a great vacation. So I do not regret selling my physical media. The only physical media I will pick up now is anything Your Next related, Scream related, a fan film. So like if like Braden is doing the Haddonfield Nightmare, I'm always going to buy a Blu-ray of his. So I do that kind of physical media pickups, but anything recently, I have not, Heather. There we go. See, Davey saves my life right there. I think my phone was just burning up so much that literally my phone kicks me out of my stream because ever since I put my phone with the fan is, I have not had any issues. So again, if I had issues, please let me know. Ashton says 28 Days Later was more horror, which is how I like my zombie movies. Yeah, and that's awesome. But I also feel like, too, you got to have still stuff going on as well for a little bit of an action pack, just a little bit. And that's where I feel like where 28 weeks later does for me more than what 28 days does later. If we're talking about character work, 28 days later dominates in the character department. But for just everything else with zombies and a little bit of action pack, the pacing of the movie, because that's the thing with 28 Days Later with me, it's that third act just drags and drags, and I wasn't really a fan of that. While 28 Weeks Later, everything just went in a good tempo. I believe it was a good hour and a half movie. So correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it felt like to me, pacing wise, it was an hour and a half movie. Eli, damn it. Hey, if Brad's not around, I know one of you all is going to heckle me with my missaying of words. You know what? I'm going to show it because Eli, well played, good sir. 28 years later, that sounds like a fun movie. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Be thankful 28 years later wasn't the third, or wasn't in 3D. Oh my God. Could you imagine that movie in 3D? Holy shit. Robbie says, Kaylee and I are going to see Megan 2.0 tomorrow. I will be joining you all. Well, you all will be out there in the Midwest. I will still be here in the east side of Tennessee. But yes, I'm going to be going seeing Megan 2.0 tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time. So hopefully you and Kaylee have a great time with that movie, Robbie. And I will be highly being anticipating your all's out of theater thoughts or your Megan 2.0 review. I'm looking forward to it. Ashton says, Brett, I challenge you to watch The Ugly Stepsister if you haven't already. Just don't eat while watching it. Well, for one, it is on my watch list. I'm just trying to find me a good time to watch it. I just know I got plenty of time to watch it, so I'm just taking my time trying to get through some other things right now. Right now, I'm on a Survivor kick. I'm on like season 5, and I started Survivor last week. I think last Wednesday is when I started. Here we go. Here I am. Today being Wednesday, and I've already gone through. Well, actually, no, I've actually gone through 6 seasons already. So I am going through those, and I know there's 48 seasons on Paramount Plus. So I'm just trying to make my way through those quickly as possible. But for Ugly Stepsister, you know what? I will accept your challenge. I'm going to eat something while watching Ugly Stepsister. Heather is excited to see Sinners finally. I saw it coming to Max on July the 4th. Hey, what a great day to release that movie. So that will be my weekend watch. And Heather, that is a great idea. You are going to love Sinners and Haley Steinfeld. Blu-ray says I recently picked up the Blu-ray of the movie The Voices with Ryan Reynolds. It's a dark comedy. Nice. Ryan Reynolds doing a dark comedy really intrigues me because he loves comedy, but I'm not sure on the kind of the scale of him being a dark comedy person. So I'm actually going to take a picture of this too, Blu-ray. So let me take a picture. There we go. So I will add that to my watch list. Let's see here. Ashton is getting ready to watch Strangers Chapter 1 for the first time. Y'all, please pray for my sanity. And Brooke needs to see it too. So, and Heather says good luck. Gave it a 1.5 stars. Ashton, you are going to hate it. So I know the new trailer came out yesterday, which I have not seen it because again, I'm not going to watch trailers unless if I really need to be sold on it. And the only reason I'm still going to go see The Strangers Chapter 2 or even entertain that idea is because once I start a journey, I got to finish it. Same thing with 28 years later. I'm still going to continue the journey. So I'm going to continue it. Strangers Chapter 2, bring it on. I believe you're a September release. So I will see you in September, Strangers Chapter 2. Survivor let's see here. Let me pull this up, Blu-ray. Survivor seasons 19 and excuse me. Survivor Series 19 and 20 are my top 2 favorite seasons. Are those, from what I understand, Blu-ray, are those like heroes versus villains? Because I think it was around that time where they do heroes versus villains, and that's why I'm starting from the very beginning, so I could just build my way up and earned those All-Star seasons. So I'm looking forward to the All-Star and the heroes versus villains seasons, and hopefully that's what those are. Any, let's see here. Any backlist movies you want to watch this year? Heather, clear that up for me real quick. What is necessarily a backlist movie? If you could give me an example so I can play off that to give you the best answer possible. Let's see here. Robbie says, "Dude, I'm so excited for the new Toxic Avenger with Frodo." Here's the deal, Robbie. I've never seen one single Toxic Avenger movie. I do plan on watching the first one before seeing this brand new one in the theater. But from what I am hearing about the trailer, is that it does a really good job making you interested and excited. See, look, you're even excited. It does a really good job. So I'm looking forward. I'm just very curious about what in the world the Toxic Avenger is because I'm a Marvel guy. So I've never heard the Toxic Avenger before. So looking forward to experience everything Toxic Avenger in August. Blu-ray Addict says, "Yeah, season 20 was heroes versus villains. I cannot wait. I am currently I saw season 7 and I saw a season of that's called Bronze, Books and Beauty. I watched that particular season and I watched, I believe, season 7 because Brad was trying to get me back into it with those two seasons before I started on my own from season 1, which was cool because season 2 of Survivor, the winner of that one is from my area of Knoxville, Tennessee. So I thought that was just cool to rewatch all of that and watching that person win. But I'm really looking forward to season 20 because I've been hearing a lot of people say season 20 is the best season. Robbie says, "I'm very interested to see your reaction to the original Toxic Avenger. You must watch it. I will promise you I will watch it, and I might even do a podcast episode on it, watching it as well. So stay tuned for that. It's one of those movies you either love it or hate it. Well, hopefully for me, I will love it. So I'll just give the little hope symbol. Here we go, Heather. Let me get back to your question previously. Blacklist movie. Any movie released from at least 5 years ago. So from 1990. Any movie released from the last 5 years. Okay. So I think I kind of have an understanding what you're trying to ask. Uh, You want to? Oh, okay. So Heather, let me understand this, and I'll let this be your last question because I got about 4 minutes left. So to help me clarify again. So any movie released from the last 5 years, are you talking about, for example, The Menu with Ralph Fiennes and Anya Taylor Joy? Anya Taylor. Yeah, Anya Taylor Joy. I'm sorry, I kind of had a. Oh, it's not a new release. Okay, thank you. So you're just talking about like a horror movie anniversary, like Aliens or Jaws or anything like that. Is that what you're referring to? Because if it is, I got Jaws in August. At the end of August, it's going to be Jaws re-release. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't your question, but there we go. I'm very excited to watch Jaws in the theater at the end of August because that's definitely happening. But Heather says nothing from 2021 to now. So, um, not a new release, nothing from 2021 to now. Because here's the thing, I did watch Star Wars Revenge of the Sith in the theater again, and that was a fun experience. So I'm going to stay with it. I am excited to watch Jaws in August. So again, Heather, hopefully that answers your question. Again, I don't like not answering people's questions correctly, and try to do the best I can with every question that's asked of me. The Toxic Avenger would be a good backlist. Oh yeah, so damn right that would be. So taking you back to 1980. Damn. So that movie is so Toxic Avenger is going to be 41 years old today until they finally decide to do a remake of it. That's freaking crazy. So it's just so crazy. But you know what? I have a good feeling that it's going to work with this particular remake. I think it's going to get a brand new audience. And even Joe Bob with The Last Drive-In did the Toxic Avenger, from my understanding. So he did a good service as well, trying to get people excited for the new Toxic Avenger movie. All right. I believe I got everybody's questions and all that, so I'm just going to go ahead and just tie things up with episode 2 of Fright Bites and a nice little. Actually, let me read Heifer's last question here, or question, just a comment. For me, I'm catching up on movies I own but haven't seen. So, Frankenstein collection, the Leprechaun collection, older movies. Well, Heather, best of luck with the Leprechaun series, because I heard it all goes downhill after the first movie. And the Frankenstein collection, I bet those are some good movies watching you're going to be doing. So let me go ahead and close up by saying tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, me, Brad, and Chris are going to be drafting 1990s horror movies. We will be drafting 10 each, and then you all get to decide at the end of the stream which list is the best one. Hopefully it'll be me. So that is tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And then on July the 5th, we are having Barry from Wolfman Scott Nards on Good Will Hunting. Me and him will be doing a horror movie draft board, kind of like what we did with Lee McCoy with the Halloween franchise and Cody Leach from the Nightmare on Elm Street and Child's Play franchise. But this time we'll be doing 2000s horror. So that would be on July the 5th, noon Eastern Time. So, but more on an announcement on that starting tomorrow. So with that, I have got to go back to work. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I will see you all tomorrow night on Good Will Hunting Live.